Our next speaker, Dr. Tarek Shaalan, Industry Advisor Expert, Cargo, Transportation, Logistics from SAP. Speaking on today's topic is SAP Solutions for the Free Zone Sector. Over to you, Dr. Tarek.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our session, SAP Innovation for Free Trade Zone Sector. I'll start the presentation now and wanted just to start by showing the SAP footprint, the global footprint in cargo transportation and logistics, and to show our experience and what customers we have, which cover actually every part of the globe. And if we distribute our customers to different aspects and portions and sectors of the cargo and transportation and logistics industry, we have free zones, the postal courier, ports and terminals, rail cargo, freight forwarding logistics, liner shipping, road transport, bulk carriers, air cargo transporters, which all of them form part of the value chain that are acting within the free trade zone sectors. So first, we'll start with what are the trends and the global challenges that are facing the free zone sectors at the moment. First of all, the high competition. As we know, there are more than 95 free zones in MENA alone. We have in UAE 47, we have many others in other areas as well. So in total, they are above 95 free trade zone within MENA. The second thing that's really is impacting the industry and coming in the near future, which already started even before COVID, is the China 21st Century Belt and Road Initiative, which have 6 corridors, and these 6 corridors covers the majority of the globe. And if we look at Africa and MENA region, we are not far from that. We're actually far from that. And this will actually have about 30 new rail terminals and dry ports, in addition to about 30 port terminals that will be established newly in order to cope with the China BRI. Second thing is the Dubai Silk Road. Also, Dubai have launched earlier the Dubai Silk Road to connect the Mediterranean with the Red Sea across also other areas and the rail as well. And that's also is a very ambitious project. There is also the move towards the automated ports concept, and dry ports is not far from that. This have already started in maritime ports. Dry ports also are joining the innovation and technology improvements with the autonomous dry ports that's coming through. Door-to-door concept in shipping that have started. We have seen Amazon that are actually acquiring lots of sectors and stakeholders of the value chain, and this model is being repeated in several areas of the world as well, and will include also all the transshipments that happens through free zones. Environmental and sustainability measures, as we know, with the fossil fuel ban that will happen soon within the next decade, and the majority of the new technologies for sustainable energy and looking for green supply chain and measuring the footprint of that will also have an impact. And in addition to the increased customer expectation and need for visibility all along the value chain, which also will have some impact to the free zone sector. Nevertheless, there is also the boom in the e-commerce, and as we know, the COVID also have contributed much to that e-commerce boom, and this will continue with us within the new normal. And in addition, of course, and last but not least, which is the post-COVID new normal measures that will be forced and will happen in the industry, which also will have some impact on the free zone sector. So if we speak about what are the key pain points for free zones, first of all, how to differentiate from or compete with other free trade zones. As I just mentioned on the previous slide from Statistica, you have, I think, about 97 that are the existing one as of 2018, and they are increasing, and there are lots of other projects that are coming in the region as well. So as we see here, it's one of the things that free zone players would think is how to compete and differentiate themselves from others. Second key point would be how to grow and sustain the revenues in this competitive environment. And third, which additional services to offer to help the business to grow faster. And last is how to manage the complexities. So as we see, there are lots of things to think about and lots of pains that we need to take in consideration. So if we want to think how to solve that, let's see first what are the activities that the current free zones are playing to understand the complexity level. So at the moment, the free trade zones as is, they are looking at or providing services related to government service providers and authorities, like in-house services, licensing, residency visa, business registrations, customs services, municipal services. And in addition to the real estate service, which is property management, leasing, facility management, security, utilities, space management, portfolio and location management, which are the rentals and everything related to providing the service to the free zone tenants. The new thing is, in order to compete in this market, there are lots of things. One of them is the business support and enablement. How to enable your tenants by providing extra services that will differentiate your free zone from others. Some of these services might be IT services like data center hosting, telecommunication services, e-services, office spaces, basic administration that can be shared, PRO services, audit services like for finance, HR, procurement, call centers, specialized services, some sales, in addition to a free zone community system, which is something like the port community system in ports, but this one is more related to the free zone, especially if it's a dry port and inland. In addition to that, free zone sector tries actually to introduce lots of value-added business enablers that could help him to generate new revenue streams out of the services provided to the tenants of the free zone. Some of these might be like shared business services for the small and medium enterprises, like procurement as a service, logistics as a service, commerce or customer experience as a services, event management, contact centers as a services, or a provision of business suites as a services, solution as a services, and you have seen this in several presentations. And these solutions could extend to lots of things like enterprise apps, in addition also to industry-specific apps like global trade services or logistics hubs or community market hub as well, to provide and connect players together where we can gain some of the benefits in the middle, which act something, think about it like the Uberization or the Uber app, where it could connect a driver to a customer. Here you can connect lots of the stakeholders and lots of the free zone tenants to each another through your platform and gain some revenue out of that as well. You could provide lots of business and legal consulting in addition to innovation, as acting as angel fund or actually providing lots of innovation hubs for startups as well. So thinking about all that, the business of sophistication in the free zone increases as you go down. And the necessity now is dictated that because of the high competition, you need to think about these two pillars, which is more support business that would differentiate your free zone from others, in addition to value-added services that could help you to gain more revenue stream from extra services that you would provide, which will also return some benefits to your free zone tenants. So how to achieve this is very tough. And SAP have introduced for that the intelligent enterprise that you can implement for the free trade zone. So in this one, as you see in here, your business network and all the business process can lie on the top, and you can provide everything like design to operate, lead to cash, all the services that you would need for your own free zone, in addition to applications as well. And this application layer could include the intelligent suite that could provide you with optimized with best practices and a reliable business foundation to run all your end-to-end processes effectively and efficiently, while at the same time you can introduce lots of industry cloud solutions to transform with next practices and expand your services with lots of offerings for your customer as well, to help you, as we mentioned, on the new revenue stream and the value-added services. All that on a sustainability management technology, business technology platform. And that business technology platform could be on the infrastructure of either SAP data center or any other hyperscaler in the market. So thinking about that, with this intelligent enterprise, SAP wants to support the companies to do three main things. First, to digitize their operation by optimizing the existing processes for more efficiency and reliability, digitizing the customer experience by extending current business processes beyond efficiency and efficiency gains to capture new sources of value. And last is to generate new business models, and that's the most important thing that creates the complication at the end, where you want to transfer your company's value chain or business model to capture new revenue streams, as we mentioned on the previous slides. So all this falls in line with the strategic imperatives of the free trade zones, as we shown in the previous slide. So achieving of that and moving to the cloud, because you will get many things, and among the benefits are higher and quicker value generation. There is about 20% reduction in total cost of ownership, including one-time migration costs, and you will get faster deployment of more than 2 months of saved time, in addition to reduce of in-house costs. So these are things that you can benefit by moving to that. And one of the examples to show you how the value-added services and the cooperation around the cloud could work, I'm just showing one of the solutions that are becoming possible now, something like the SAP Logistics Business Network, where you could connect, have collaboration, freight collaboration, track and trace, material traceability, all connected on the platform, and you can connect with web access and SAP Fury, SAP Fury, and you could have lots of business integration with lots of other providers as well, and outsourced services for logistics service providers, something like the Uber Freight, and we have implemented this in several projects successfully, and expand your network for anything you want to outsource. So as you see in here, you have like easy onboarding and activation of new services. You can connect or disconnect, expand or shrink according to the business needs. You can connect multiple business partners for intercompany collaboration and transparency. And you can open new business opportunities for both shippers, carriers, freight forwarders, anything that you connect along the full value chain. SAP is introducing the RISE concept, and the RISE offers cloud delivery capabilities that enable the journey to the intelligent enterprise by mitigating risk, reducing cost, and accelerating the time to value. And if we look here, why RISE? It's designated to help the customers to address such transformation challenges and realize the value of the what intelligent enterprise can deliver. And we can show this in more details and explain exactly how this can happen and how this fits to the free zone sector or any intelligent enterprise. And if we think about two things that you would gain out of RISE is to lift, transform, and shift, unlocking two sources of differentiating value, which are enabling the business for value creation with differentiating its capabilities, and mitigating the risk by reducing the IT cost and accelerating the time to value with cloud delivery capabilities. Thank you very much, and I'm free for questions if you need to ask any questions related to the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tarek. So attendees, if you all have any questions, please send it over to us and we'll pass it on to Dr. Tarek. And Dr. Tarek, please do reply to them, yeah?
Sure.
Okay, and an announcement to all our attendees. The contest is open. Please do participate in the contest. Go to the homepage. You'll see on the left-hand side the button for contest. Press on it and answer those questions. And each point each correct answer will give you 5 points, along with exciting gifts. So look forward for you guys to participate in the contest. Thank you, Dr. Tarek, and
Thank
we'll
you.
come back next week.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good day.